Hey guys, this is Aaron and Melody here from HaHa.com, and we're walking into Deadwood, South Dakota. And I just had a little adventure I'm going to update Melody on. I thought I would share it with you guys too as we take a stroll out of Deadwood to continue our journey across the country.
An auto stroll.
An auto stroll, yes. And it'll be nice because the downtown portion of Deadwood apparently going about 15 miles an hour. Okay, so anyway, here's what was going down. So my great-grandmother, Grandma Starr, many years ago, I believe, we're talking like Depression era, if not even further back, lived here in Deadwood and worked at a hotel. Now, I heard this story from my father, Kurt, who had this illustration of the hotel that I remember seeing as a kid, and he told me the story. And what it was, there's a whole wing named after her called the Star Wing, as I recall the story. And it was because of her long service for working there, and it had a whole portion named after. And the takeaway of the story was, if you work really hard, someday someone's going to name someplace after you, because that's what hard work gets you. So as we were coming into Deadwood, we thought it'd be fun to try to actually find this hotel and take some photos, you know, for my father and my family. You know, it's a little piece of family history. You know, coming to Deadwood and doing a little research. So there's no parking down here, as you can see in downtown Deadwood.
Stop sign.
Thank you, appreciate that. And we're clear. But they do have, apparently, like periodic times in the day, they have like Deadwood shootout reenactments, which I saw as we were walking, as I came walking down this street looking for the hotel. Melody parked.
Red light.
Thank you. I did see that.
Good.
So I parked Melody in a parking lot at I don't know, several blocks back, and then I went walking down here to this downtown section, going to first the Franklin Hotel, because I thought, hey, maybe that might be it. I knew it was something with an F that felt right, but I remember the illustration. That's what I was trying to match up in my brain. So went to the Fremont, asked some questions, you know, told them the story, and they didn't know anything about it, but apparently the guy working the door, the doorman, I guess would be the right word, had lived here his whole life. So I told him the story, and he says, well, if it's not this hotel, it's either going to be the Fairmont, or it's going to be was another place. And if you see over here on my side, Melody, this long one that says the hotel, that was the hotel I ended up finding after going to all three hotels and asking questions, and I realized it was this one. So this hotel right over here, the Fairmont Hotel, on Wall and Main Street in Deadwood, South Dakota. My great-grandmother Starr worked at, who then later had a daughter named Bonnie, who got married and became Bonnie Raisler, who then later had a son named Kurt, and then that guy later proposed to my mother and then decided to be my father and my stepfather. So, and the guy that raised me my whole life. So that's a little bit of connection as far as our traveling across the country, you know, to promote House of HaHa and see these beautiful places and be in these special places. But today I got to do a little something personal connected to my family and the Raislers, the family,
stars.
The Star and the yeah. I keep saying Raisler, but it's not. It was Star. My grandmother's name was real Star, and became a Raisler. So we're gonna get going so we don't have an accident, but that's the story of what happened today, and it was really exciting. Apparently the Fairmont now is not a hotel, by the way. I'll give you a little update on that. It is a weird little restaurant on the inside, and then like the staircase that actually goes up to the hotel is roped off. I could not find an employee. I found one waitress, and she didn't know anything about nothing I was asking about. So then I went across to the Bullock was the hotel across the street of a couple locals who helped me kind of nail down some stuff. But I did find the illustration, what looked like the illustration to me inside that hotel, which really kind of said that's probably what it was at the time. I did confirm it. Anyway, that's the story. HouseofHaHa.com. Go there, buy a t-shirt, and as always, have a reasonable day.